Welcome back! We're heading off to Loch Lomond to open up that safe, but before I do that, I've got a confession to make. I've actually opened up the safe already, off screen. And the reason why you haven't seen that video is because it was a terrible video that lasted about 30 minutes, and it was all pretty much entirely dedicated to this puzzle. And the reason why it took so long was because I was misreading one of the clues to it for the longest time, and for the most part I was just talking to nothing going on screen while I was looking down at my notebook that had notes that you guys couldn't see. So it really didn't make a whole lot of sense, and I decided to just scrap it and start all over again. I'm sorry about that, but I've tried to forget the solution, and I'm going to try to re-solve it now that I know how to interpret one of the clues. So here's the safe, and I like how it's like a different color now that that light over there is shining. That's awesome attention to detail. Our mom's case notes have this insert here that have the clues. So basically, we've got 18 different characters, 9 letters and 9 numbers that we can input in there. And as we noted earlier, the top 3x3 grid has letters, and the bottom 3x3 grid has numbers. And the clues say that no letter or number appears more than once. So in other words, every single one of these characters is used in some way, and it appears once, and only once. Now, these things that are spatially related are going to be useful, but I want to do the ones that are a little bit more revealing. And I'm going to start with these number-related clues. The one that really stood out to me when I first tried this puzzle was that the 5th row contains only even numbers in decreasing value from left to right. Now that's really helpful because that narrows down that 5th row to 4 possibilities. It's either 864, 862, 842, or 642. We don't know exactly what it is, but the next clue is what's the clincher here. It says all 3 columns contain 3 consecutive numbers in some order. This is what tripped me up for the longest time. See, what I thought this meant is that the consecutive numbers, you know, they could be, for instance, 1, 2, 3. When it said in some order, I thought that the order had to be consecutive as well, and that this basically it meant that it could be either way, like 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1. What I didn't realize was that it meant that the consecutive numbers could be in any order. For instance, it could be 312 or 132 or something like that. That was what was tripping me up the whole time, because this clue right here says that 4 is immediately above 6. And if the order of the numbers was consecutive, then that wouldn't really work. So, with this clue in mind, what we can deduce is that this column has 1, 2, and 3 in some order, this column has 4, 5, and 6 in some order, and this column has 7, 8, and 9 in some order. Now let's put 2 and 2 together here and combine that with this even number thing for this row. This means that out of 7, 8, and 9, 8 is the only even number, so I'm going to set this to 8. 4, 5, and 6, 4 and 6 are even numbers, so we don't know which of the 2 is the middle one, but we do know that 4 is on top of 6. So if 4 is here, 6 is here. If 6 is here, 4 is there. Here it's 1, 2, and 3, and 2 is the only even number, so I'm going to set this to 2. So right now, this spot and this spot are known quantities. We know what they are. Alright? Okay. So, let's take a look at the letters here. C is below A and above H in the same column. Okay, so there is at least one column where the letters are A, C, H from top to bottom. Alright? We don't know which one it is. I'm just going to make a note of it. Now, in this column, the middle column, we know that B and J are in the middle column because 4 and 6 have to be in the middle column. Now, we don't know exactly what positions they occupy, but at least we can put J and B, hey, JB, down as letters. We don't know if it's the first and second positions or the second and third positions, though. Okay. Now, over here, it says 3 is next to 4 and below G, which is below D. Now, 3 has to be in the far right column, right? So, G has D under it. Now, J is apparently next to E, and we don't know exactly where E is yet, though. But J is in the top, or no, it's not in the top row, because we don't really know if it is yet or not. But J is either in the first or second space in a column, right? Now, if it says that J is next to E, right? And E is above D, that must mean that one of the columns reads EDG, or excuse me, EGD, sorry. So we got EDG in one column, and apparently right next to that is the J column. But we don't know which direction. It could be either direction. What we do know is that EGD is in this column right here. So let's go ahead and input E, G, and D. Alright. Let's see here. 7 is to the left of 1. We don't really know if that's on this row or on this row, so we'll leave that for now. We don't know where A, C, and H is yet, but we can figure this out by process of elimination. If we look at J, B, and now by process of elimination, that means F goes in that column because all other letters have been accounted for. But where does F go? Does F go on the top or does F go on the bottom? Well, F has to go on the bottom because J has to be next to E. So I'm going to put that here. And this column has to line up with the 4, 5, 6 column because this note over here says that 4 and 6 are in the JBF column. So I'm going to go ahead and put JBF right here. There. Okay, so that's accounted for. So that means that this is the ACH column. Okay, so all the letters have now been accounted for. That's good. So now we got to figure out all the numbers. Now 3 is next to 4 and below G. Now we don't know whether 4 goes here or if it goes there or there. So at this point we really don't have much of a clue on that. Or, excuse me, 3 has to go either here or here, which means 4 would have to go either here or here. 4 cannot go here, because this space is not next to something that would be 3, since 3 has to go in one of these two spots. So this definitively is 6. So we got row 5 complete. Okay, so now, let's see what we can figure out next. 3 is next to 4 and below G, which is below D. 4 is immediately above 6, so 4 is right here. 4, 6, so this means that this is 5. So this whole column is now done, which means that these 4 numbers are the only unknowns. We don't know these yet. So let's see, 3 is next to 4, right? So that means that this has to be 3, which means this is 1. 1 has 7 to the left of it, which means that this is 7. And that means, by process of elimination, that this is 9. It's not? No! What did I miss? Okay, hang on. Let me check. Okay, so B, J... Okay, so 4, 5, 6 is in the B and J column, right? E is above D and immediately next to J. 3 is next to 4 and below G, which is below D. Oh wait, EDG. I'm sorry, I got those mixed up. I had it right the first time. EDG. My bad.
Ha, you were a worthy opponent, but I beat you.
There we go. Yeah, that was a tough puzzle. Okay. Uh-oh. We got a text message. I know this is pretty serious, but try to have a little fun too. And hurry back soon. I miss you. Love, Ned. Aw, thanks, Ned. Just what I needed after a tough puzzle. Let's see.
The disc is missing. I'll need to find it first.
Okay, so we got some sort of code cracking cipher type thing here, but I don't really know whether these symbols refer to either this letter, or maybe that this letter is represented by both this symbol and this other letter, or I don't know. That's kind of an unknown until we can figure out we can find the other piece, I guess. And we got a box.
A bug. Can't pass this up.
Sweet, it's a bug that actually looks like a bug.
This battery is sincerely dead. I need to find a cord to play this.
Aww. Looks like a vintage iPod or something. It looks pretty awesome. And a book. Kate drew. Sweet, we got a journal or something here. Dear Fake Diary, perhaps I'd be well served by a muffin and a coffee. Tea. Tea is a fool's game. Hey, Moira, stop reading my fake diary. You should feel fake shame. Next time you're up here, though, you mind stocking up on the snacks? I just spent the last day subsisting on bits of those sad cookies they give you on the plane. Maybe a sad researcher. Sad and hungry. I am bored. No one is doing anything. Solo bagpipe jam. You missed it. Guy on the radio just said earworm. Earworm is a terrible expression. Makes me shudder. There needs to be a new term for a song that gets stuck in your head. Nope. Can't think of one. Bagpipes? I love those bagpipes. This is the longest wiretap I've ever wiretapped. Maybe I'll learn a new skill. Question, are there cameras here? Because I have busted some moves. Moves have been busted in a really fundamental way for the last hour, and I just realized that we tape everything. Oh well, if it gets out, maybe I'll be famous for inventing the pop and chomp. It's a new style of eat and dancing that I've been perfecting. It's not as good as the waffle shuffle, but it's close. Man, a watched sleeper cell never boils. I wrote this poem for you. It's free form. Peep this, fool. Moira, you are dumb. And I hate you. And through the days, my thoughts linger on how much you smell. Just kidding, you're great and brilliant, and I can barely see the stink lines when you walk in the door. Nice, Kate. You're a poet. I was inspired to compose my own opus for you. P.S. Already spacing in free verse means you're a hack. Here is but spring, the angles of frost retreat from windows long stretched and suspended. Kate is a big fat idiot. Hey! Hey! Who are you on the phone with? I'm writing this slowly so you think I'm telling you who I am talking to, but really I'm just enjoying making you wait. I am not going to tell you because it's none of your business. Dear Moira, I bet you're wondering why that window is broken. In fact, I was. I repaired it, by the way. So what happened? I broke it with a telescope. Cloud moved and I got excited. Saw Jupiter. Have you seen Jupiter? Didn't think so. Kate, settle in. Your security detail is keyed in. Your data is ready. We need you to go over every irregularity you can find in the Royal Institute of Health Staffing. We're working on comparing the heat maps over the last few days. If the agent is truly in production, we'll see it. Nancy, I know you're upset with me for leaving, and you should be. I shouldn't have come here, I see that now. Hey, Kate. I know you're gone. I wish you could see the water here. It's summer. The sun is slanty. There's wind. I was kicked out, by the way. I don't know if I should run. Should I run? Or do you prefer I just wait? I'd do what you want if you only said what that was. It's fall again. I'm not dead. I guess they knew the weight of my own thoughts. It's winter. It doesn't matter that it's winter, does it? Wow. I gotta admit, that right there might have just been some of the most heartfelt and best writing I've seen in a Nancy Drew game. Hands down. So, kudos to you, Her Interactive. That was brilliant. Alright, well, we found the safe. I'm thinking of calling Ned, but I might save that for later. Let's just head back for now. I don't think we can do any more here. Closed for repairs. Alright. Let's talk to Bridget some. She always has something to say, right?
Have you ever met any movie stars?
Actually, yeah.
Brady Armstrong.
I knew it! Why don't you go to space as much? That was great.
I agree. I guess some people think it's too expensive?
Yeah.
You guys love expensive things, right? Aren't there restaurants that put gold, actual gold, on Sundays?
Well,
Yeah, but we're embarrassed about that.
yeah.
I bet it tastes like other people's tears.
Me too?
And metal. And luxury!
Bridget, I don't really think this is a good road to go down. I appreciate you being friendly and all, but sorry. Americans aren't all like that.
Have you ever heard of Revenant?
Are you a spy or something?
No, just something I overheard.
Oh yeah. I guess a spy wouldn't just ask a stranger that. Well, not a good spy. Revenant's supposed to be this terrorist organization, but they tapped out 10 years ago. Now it's just the psychos that talk about him. Keeps their psychotic minds busy, which is either very good or very bad.
I don't know. She seems like she reacted when we were talking about being a spy and stuff.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
She knows something.
Want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
Great. Give me your phone.
Um,
Come on. Give phone. Give me the phone. Come on, you know you're curious as to why I want it.
Yeah.
I am, but
Curiosity killed the cat.
That's not helping.
that's not exactly helping your case.
Yeah.
Ugh, gimme, please. I won't do anything crazy.
All right.
Yay! My boyfriend just tried to break up with me with a voicemail, if you can believe that. So, dropped my phone into a sewer. This isn't my phone. Don't write back.
Oh my
Loophole.
goodness.
I was going to dump him soon anyway, but in person, like you do. Thanks for your...
Uh-oh. No, no, no. Give it back. Give it back.
Oh,
I need that back.
are you in trouble?
I don't know.
Can I listen to the rest?
It might be safer for you if you didn't.
You are a spy!
No!
I mean, shh, no you're not. But you are! Hooray!
This is nothing to get excited about. No.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Okay, can we check out the phone? Can we see what they did? Nothing. Okay.
You know, Nancy, I just want to be your friend.
Yeah.
I'd like to be your friend too. It just wouldn't be very safe for you.
I'm not asking for your deepest, darkest. I only want to know what you're aiming at. Maybe I can help you out.
I'm not worried about you as much as I'm worried for you.
I'm a scrapper, don't worry about me.
All right, I can tell you a little bit.
Finally!
I'm here because my mother died in a car crash years ago, and I have a feeling there's more to that night than I know.
Just a feeling?
Yeah,
More than
Nothing
a
else?
feeling.
that's it.
Sorry about your mother. I can't imagine what that would be like. Still,
Still, I'm not telling you everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
impasse.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Anything else that you can tell us?
Hey, I guess I'll be going home now.
It was nice getting to know you. Sort of.
I guess it would have been nice to get to know you too, but I guess some fences have no gates.
Aw. We've made her mad.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Okay. Well, I'm going to continue exploring this area here and just checking things out, but I'll do that in the next video.